Hello, welcome to today's tarot, and we're going to be looking at this particular deck that totally caught my attention because there is a bird covering up one of her eyes. And when I first got into energy work, I had a mentor. She helped me to follow my bliss and make some difficult changes in my life. And I made this painting during that time. I mean, I had no idea how hard things were going to get. They got a lot harder, and I guess this kind of like blindness might be the idea of following our true path and just trusting that, we're gonna have the faith and the determination and the strength to make it through the hard times. And yeah, so this kind of marks the beginning of me going on an uncharted path. And yeah, it was a long process. I'm gonna say it was a long process because I just feeling like I'm finally a little bit more grounded. It took a long time for me to steer my ship in a different direction, if you would. Yeah. So now I really love this painting. So yeah, back to this card. I think it stands for what it says, empaths, Reiki, and energy healers. If you're attracted to this card or this image, it could be a symbol that you are star-kissed and that you do have this ability to heal through your body and help others. There are a few other cards in this deck that I really resonated with, and also I was checking out their website, which is pretty cool. So another card that really resonated with me was the Empress card, and I have also done images of sort of like, this pregnant earth. And that's what I was getting with this vibe here with the hand on the earth. I was seeing it a bit like a belly. And yeah, just the immensity of the representation of the Empress and this nurturing creator as being something that is yeah, so large in scale. We can tap into that energy when we want to. The energy of the earth, the Empress. Another choice in this deck that felt so right to me was this image of the world. I have also drawn this from my own psyche. It was in reverse. The people were dancing on top of the earth instead of balancing the earth, but I like this inversion. I like this version a lot. I often depicted the dancer sort of like floating or attempting to balance herself on top of the earth, but this version is the opposite. They are grounded and relaxed, and the earth is balancing above. And yeah, there's something really beautiful about this image, and it does feel complete. It does feel like a level of mastery, a sense of triumph for the earth, which I love as the humans kind of like rest, you know? We are supporting this glorious blue marble that's just glowing, and it feels like it's the focus here. And it is, because it's the world card. So it totally makes sense. I love it. Alright, the last card I want to show, which made a lot of sense for me, is the High Priestess. And if you have looked at my logo, you'll see that this third eye, or multiple eyes, is something that I have chosen for tarots today. And so I love to see that third eye here in the High Priestess. And I also like that there's kind of, an echo of what's on the cover with the two different eyes. It's kind of like a different variation of that High Priestess energy, being that one eye is open and two eyes are closed. On my logo, if you look at it, it's three different types of eyes. There's a human eye, there's monster eyes, and then there is the sort of abstract or evil eye. And in this case, we've got two human eyes, we have sort of the spiritual third eye, and there's an echo of a triangle in the background, which I think is sort of an abstraction. So, yeah, all about using your intuition and trusting yourself. Again, this deck is incredibly awesome, and you'll notice that they advertise their website. Not all decks have a website, um, and it does not come with a guidebook, so it's a little bit pricey in terms of the print quality. But I think that it's a beautiful deck. I had to have it because of this cover image, and I did find that I really resonated with some of the symbols and the cards. And they are very easy to flip cards. So if you like to shuffle, you know, they feel like they're going to be very durable cards. So these could be go-tos. And again, they're kind of designed for beginners because they have the symbols on them. And so if you can't remember it, you can always just read it. And there's also indications for yes, no, although I'm not quite sure what the yes, no is on this, like where that is. But there's a moon cycle and the astrology cycles, and then an upside down um, interpretation or keyword as well, if you want to read reversals in your tarot readings. Oh, yeah, and of course, our reading for today, I chose three cards, and it's what you know, what you don't know, and what you need to know. So, what do you know? You know the Ace of Cups. Hey, a new deck interview. Um, yeah, I'm loving this deck, and it says emotional readiness. So yeah, my cup is full at this point. I hope you're enjoying this deck as well and having a new beginning, that you feel like your cup is full and that you can start to give to others. And what you don't know is the Wheel of Fortune. I sometimes read reversals. So you could be going through some unforeseen challenges, but I always like to have a positive outlook, and I think that we all experience unforeseen challenges. It's just part of the ups and downs of life. So, yeah, it's about the mindset and the focus. I love that there's a door here. I've also worked with many doors as a beautiful metaphor. And like, for example, painting on doors seems like a really fun activity, a beautiful way to adorn your home. So yeah, a lucky twist of fate. They say that luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So now we have these two cards together saying emotional readiness along with a twist of fate. So, yeah, be in the present moment, focus on what's happening, and there's going to be that lucky opportunity that you're just ready for. Okay, what you need to know, our final message for today is wow, the Ten of Swords. Always a very powerful card. Again, meaning both things. One, acknowledging that it has been a very painful cycle that you have been going through, deep anguish, and its reverse, an acknowledgement, an affirmation, a focus on lifting of that anguish and letting go, knowing that, there are opportunities, and prepare for those opportunities. I hope you've enjoyed this little tour. Peace out from tarots today. I'll do a short clip too if the 10-minute one is too long. If you hung in there for the whole 10 minutes, thank you.